Hello! Today we're replacing a bathtub drain with a brand new one that features a pop-up so you can fill your tub with ease. I'm gonna show you how to do this in less than 5 minutes and save a lot of money in the process. There are two parts to this project. The first part we'll be working on is the overflow plate. We started off by removing the two screws that hold the plate in place. After you remove the overflow plate, you will have access to the linkage that's inside. Remove the linkage, and at this point, I would recommend using gloves. I didn't realize how much gunk there is inside these drains. I then remove this retention bracket. Depending on your scenario, you may not have this. Now it's time to clean the surface. I used acetone in my case. You can use whatever cleaning materials you have at home. Make sure it's just a clean surface before we continue. The kit we are using today comes with this bracket that converts a 2 mounting screw to a single center mounting screw. We installed the bracket using the existing hardware that was there before. Then it's time to install the overflow plate. Make sure that when installing, you leave the open side of the plate facing down. And here's what the plate looks like after it's done installed. So that's part one of your project. Part number two, it's the tub drain. Many manufacturers recommend you using a pair of channel locks inside and turning using your adjustable wrench. One, I find that very difficult, and two, there's a highly chance of damaging the current drain and making it even worse to remove it. They actually make a drain removal tool which is designed specifically for this project. I really enjoyed this tool. Once you insert it into the drain, there are 4 teeth that grabs onto the drain and helps it to remove the drain easily. This is not an expensive tool. Check the description below for more information on this tool and everything else we're using here today in this project. You can use a screwdriver to create a handle on the tool and try to break the drain loose. If that's still too tight to break loose, try the alternative using a large channel locks to break the drain loose. After you break the drain loose, just remove the drain. And again, I recommend using gloves for this. Now it's time to wipe clean the surface and remove any of the old putty that stay behind. Inside, you are going to find an old rubber gasket. Many people skip this step. I recommend taking your time with a screwdriver and a needle nose. Work your way around, removing the gasket completely. Then it's time to break out the vacuum and vacuum all the pieces that fell in the drain as well as around the drain. The pop-up drain kit comes with an adapter for different size drains. Check if you need the adapter. If you don't, it's okay to discard it. Now it's time to install the rubber gasket. Carefully slide it between the drain and the tub, working your way around it. Now you go and grab your plumber's putty, take a chunk of it out, and work it around the new drain. Now on to installing the drain. We start off by tightening by hand, and we move on to our favorite tool, creating a handle with a screwdriver and tighten it really good. Removing the excess of putty, putting that aside, and one final turn using our tool. Having the right tools for the job makes the project much easier. Now that you replace your drain, you may want to consider replacing your tub spout to get that clean look on your tub. And if that's the project you want to tackle next, check out the next video on how to replace a tub spout. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you in the next one.